There we go. Now we got it going on. I'm not sure what happened right there, but I don't really care because right now we are live and we're on the air. Check that out. I rhymed that the way through that. Waka waka. AoK Championship Wrestling. I said it earlier. I say it again. Season 4 Elimination Chamber. 6 matches, 5 titles. And let's not forget an ambulance match. 2 Elimination Chambers. 2 tag team titles. Let's start it off. We're not even going to kick it. We're not going there yet. So listen, here's what we got. The new Faces of Fear, Rex and Crom, taking on Torrance Benjamin, the highest one in the room, and his tag team partner, the almighty Torrance Benjamin. World Tag Team titles on the line, kicking things off tonight. But Chris Chaos challenging Bud Marvelous for the Intercontinental title. Marvelous, that blind side with the championship upside the skull of Chris Chaos. Just a few weeks ago, but now Chaos gets his chance for retribution. Let's see what else we got. Dean Graves and Prestige ambulance match. Prestige set Dean Graves on fire in a no holds barred, no disqualification match. And Graves coming back and attacking Prestige's left arm with a steel chair. Started with an ambulance ride. It can damn well end with an ambulance ride. Dean Graves and Prestige ambulance match coming up later tonight. The Women's World Tag Team title is up for grabs. The Ramirez sisters, #1 contenders, take on the Fallen Angels, the current reigning Ladies Tag Team Champions of AoK. Tornado tag matchup for that. The Elimination Chamber for the Women's Heavyweight title. The Wildcat, Empress Sparrow, Lilith, Alexia, Casey Gwen, and Zoe Yuri all challenge in for the Women's Championship title. And of course, the main event, 6-man Elimination Chamber for the World title. Logan Hawk having to defend his title against the likes of Vulgar the Clown, Zach the Ripper, Jay Black Bear, Gavin Wilson, and Alexander K. All of that. Let's get to it. Start the show. World Tag Team titles on the line to kick it off. Rex, Crom, Torrance Benjamin, and RWP. History in the making tonight. This will be the first time in over a year that a name other than Hinkledeimer will follow the current tag team champions. If you've been with us for a while, you know that the Hinkledeimers, the most dominant team in AoK for the past year, would lose their titles and then immediately recapture them. Our history list for the World Tag Team title was the Hinkledeimers random team, Hinkledeimers random team, Hinkledeimers random team. This will be the first time one of these, if the Faces of Fear can defeat Buffalo's Unwanted, they will be the first team to not be followed by anyone. Strange but true facts here in AoK. Rex with the chain, Crom without. The new Faces of Fear to take on Buffalo's Unwanted, the tag team champions. RWP, probably the smallest man in the ring here tonight. There's Rex in the foreground. Tag team champs, and it doesn't sound like this AoK arena is behind the world champions. I don't think they're behind either one of these two teams. It turns out the Unwanted don't give a damn. They're not here to be liked. They're here to win monies, win matches. World Tag Team titles on the line. There is that title. Take a good look at that. Mooch in the house. ZA21 in the house. Welcome in, boys. Welcome in. We got title matches all around for everybody tonight.
Introducing the challengers. At a combined
Let's all take a moment and appreciate the fact that we got Samantha as our ring announcer tonight. Yay! Yay for pay-per-view, PLEs, or whatever the hell this game calls it.
At a combined weight of 460 pounds.
I'm not going to call them out. Buffalo's unwanted. That's a good looking belt. That's a good looking belt. The referee made a good choice on that black pants with the black striped shirt. That belt he's wearing, that was a good choice. It's a good looking belt he went with. Anyway, let's get this match underway. Rex and Torrance Benjamin. And the Almighty with a super kick to the cheek. And a knee to the face that rocks the big man back to his feet. The big man, I don't know which ones, they're both pretty big boys in there. First tag of the match, RWP, tag it in. Benjamin, Canadian fastball. Launches him across the ring, and RWP with a shoulder breaker. Handed back to them there by Big Rex. Rex making the tag. Crom, your legal man, eats up. Oh, look at this. Pulls the referee into the way. Looking to cheat their way into a championship. That was actually pretty slick. I'll give him credit for that. Referee down. And RWP looking to take advantage here. Got his man in the corner. And a boot to the head. Another boot to the head. Potter taking a boot to the face. Crom just missing as Potter rolls out of the ring back in. Long way across the ring, gets his opponent into the turnbuckle and makes another tag. Benjamin with that size 16 right in the face. A little bit of help from his friends. Crom right up off the mat with that uppercut. Samoan drop. And Benjamin meeting his match here strength-wise. Not often that he gets to do that. The world champ, series of shots. Follows it up with a knee to the face, and it goes for the cover. Close to the ropes, but the referee going to go for it. Only one. Only one. Benjamin. Showboating in the corner allows for the tag. As Rex back and forth. Oh, that all got straightened out. That was uneventful. Big kick to the nose, and again, Torrance Benjamin, the World Tag Team Champion, in control of the matchup. Across the ring for the tag, RWP, your legal person. Putting the beat down on the big man. Look at this, turns his attention over to Crom. But too slow on the uptake when it comes to Rex. Irish whip. Pops him up and lets him drop face first. Huge body splash and right into the forehead with a fistful of fingers. Nice vertical suplex. Follows that up by a big knee, and Crom now tagged in. Potter back to his feet, but up onto the shoulders. Two Two apocalyptic weirdos. Referee calling for the break. Count 5. We got a pinfall attempt. Grom looking to capture the world titles. Gets a 1 count. Look at this. Rex across the ring. Goes after Torrance Benjamin. Taking him off the ring apron. Grom with a back body drop. Tag champs in trouble. Tying him to the tree of woe. There's a mugging going on here tonight. The world champs need to pull this together or they're not going to be the world champions in much longer. Into the turnbuckle again. RWP fighting out of that corner. Lancing with that DDT. Look at this. Turns his attention to Rex. I don't know if that was such a wise idea. Braun back up on the ring apron. Braun, I think he's confused. Braun still standing on the ring apron, not even attempting to help his partner. Bonner taking advantage, sends him into the rope. Big drop kick. Put the big man right back up and ran him over. What a freight train of a hit. Diving headbutt. And the challengers. Look at this second turnbuckle. Where's she going? Across the ring, misses with a double axe handle. Bonner with a DDT. Looking to get out of the ring, tagging in the Almighty. Slugging him out to the guts. Huge Russian leg sweep. Reversal on the Irish whip and over the top rope. And back inside the hard way. Braun with a pinfall attempt and RWP there for the save. Though I believe Torrance Benjamin may have kicked out of that on his own. I don't think that would have been enough to finish this matchup. Second turnbuckle. Drops a big leg. He didn't quite catch any of that or all of that. Or I'm not sure. He may have broke his hip. I'm not sure what happened right here. Benjamin with a huge Irish whip and tagging out. Tagging back in Potter. Potter's been in this matchup. Right hand that was. Look, just checking to make sure the big man's out. He's first to the turnbuckle. Potter sets him up. Now he decides against it. Look at this. Tag him back at this strange strategy by the champs. But it seems to be working. To the midsection. Jumping knee by Torrance Benjamin. The Almighty. Looking for a submission perhaps. Nah, just being brutal. Just being brutal. And another tag. Again, unwanted. Keeping the tags quick. In the last few moments here of the matchup. Keep the offense going without wasting too much energy. At any given time. Look at this, bringing him over to the corner, face first. Benjamin steps out of the way. Second turnbuckle, Bulldog. RWP with a huge Bulldog from that second turnbuckle. And again, back over to Rex. A series of right hands. Before making the tag back to the Almighty one. Braun coming back to his senses. Outside the ring. Into the post. Benjamin crashing down at ringside. Being thrown into the ring, into the post, and then now this assault to the forehead. The referee's count continue. Can't win the matchup on a count out. You can win the matchup, but you can't win the titles. And I don't know if the new faces of fear know this. As we get another tag. Torrance Benjamin. Back to his feet and heading back to the ring. RWP, I'm not sure. He's straight Triple H in there in the center of the ring. There he goes. Benjamin with that discus right hand. Takes Rex straight to the mat. Look at his boots to the face multiple times. Back to the corner. Benjamin. Reversed by Rex. Blocked by RWP. Back to the almighty shoulder first into the ring post. And again, the tag team champions are in trouble in this match. Rex back across the ring, makes the tag back to Crom. Torrance catches the tag, and this is with the clothesline is Crom. Takes it to RWP off the ropes. Diving headbutt. And he caught all of that. Busting, look at this, busted RWP wide open. And now going after Torrance Benjamin. Unwanted. Needing to really get this together. Running shoulder tackle by Rex. Benjamin now with the Triple H. Let me get out here and shove him over. Nice toe drop. RWP getting out of harm's way with that toe drop, trying to change the course of the match. He may have done so with it. Yeah, absolutely. I wasn't sure which one took the brunt of that headbutt as well. I had to wait to see who was bleeding before I said anything. Look at this. Wow, what a powerbomb. Enough? Not with Benjamin right there. That may have done it. But the tag team champs working together, keeping the titles around the waist. Reversal. Sends the opponent outside, and Benjamin gonna follow it up? No. No. Getting back out of the way. Oh, maybe he is. Maybe he is. Back to his feet. Now RWP. Taking liberties with Crom. The referee still counting out Rex. And RWP fired up, but eats a knee. All of that hubbub. Look at this, back to his feet. Enziguri. Kick to the midsection. Psycho Cutter in route. World titles looking for a retention. And Rex shoulder up at the count of 2. And this AoK crowd, this AoK arena coming to life for these two teams. Opening matchup of the Elimination Chamber in Torrance of the Islands. And that should be enough for a retention, but no, Rex pulls the shoulder up for the second time. 2 big moves. And this monster back to his feet again. Flying shoulder tackle. And another tag. Crom now tagged the illegal man. The almighty World Tag Team Champion sent into the corner. Gets the boots up. Rocks the big man. Stops it with a slap of the face. And crushed. Shoulders down. RWP for the save once again. Over the top rope, and RWP crashed to the outside. Torrance Benjamin at the mercy. And Crom again with the diving headbutt. And look at this, Benjamin up tough. Big boot. Ducks under again with the super kick. No time for showboating, Mr. Benjamin. It's back to the ring. Get back in the ring. There we go. You bastards. Over the top rope. brings him back in the hard way in this matchup. Not looking so hot for the World Tag Team Champions. As Karam takes to the second turnbuckle. Diving leg drop. Looking for the cover. Look at this. Looking to steal one away, and the referee. The referee catching it. I'm not sure he would have needed to cheat that one out. Look at this double Vulcan death grip. The strength of 10,000 Spocks. And we get a tag. Rex back in the ring, and he's not sure where he's thinking about going here. Big boot, Benjamin. Probably be best to focus on the man in the ring and not the man on the ring apron. Challenge of picking up the champ. Sends him into the turnbuckle. And we got a tag. Double team action on its way. Benjamin eats a big boot. Again, I don't believe Torrance Benjamin has been manhandled like this in any time in recent memory. He has been busted wide open, and this man looking to do more damage with that headbutt. Tossing Torrance right into the corner, like cutting him off all the way across the ring from his tag partner. And the new faces of fear with a bear hug. Looking to make Benjamin tap with a move that he made famous, and here it is. The new tag team champions. The faces of fear. Poorly damn. History-making team. And the fact that their names are not Hinkle Diamond. I mean, they might be. I don't know what's under that makeup. But that's not the point. The point is, the first team to capture the titles before the Hinkle Dimers could recapture them. Moving right along, we got some Intercontinental Championship on the line. Chris Chaos and Bud Marvelous, if you've been around, you know there's been some animosity between these two, starting back with the Marvelous Challenge. Chris Chaos, after defeating Torrance Benjamin earlier in the evening, entered the Marvelous Challenge, defeated no less than 6 other people, including Torrance Benjamin for the second time in the same evening. Captured the Intercontinental title, which Bud Marvelous immediately requested a rematch, and then attacked Chaos with that Intercontinental title. Chris Chaos getting a little bit of retribution last episode, but tonight gets his opportunity for gold in the Intercontinental Championship one-on-one against Bud Marvelous. The creepy one, Chris Chaos, looking to take back the Intercontinental title. Looking to put Bud Marvelous in his place. This man got stranger and stranger over the last couple of years. I don't know if he got any smarter. He got stranger, but I don't know if he got any smarter. We talk about a person who will put his body on the line for zero reason, not even to win the match, just because. Hey, watch what look what I can do. Yeah, boy. Sometimes it's like watching a toddler on a trampoline, man. Wow. Creepy Chris. A man for the moment. let's talk about it. We do have the ladies tag team titles coming up later on. The Ramirez sisters to take on the Fallen Angels. We got 2 Elimination Chamber matches. 2 of them, the women's Elimination Chamber and the men's Elimination Chamber. Casey Glenn will put her world title up for grabs inside that ring, as will Logan Hawk. And then our main event, and of course, let's be quick about it. I'm not going to go into detail, but we got that ambulance match. That'll be coming up next. As Dean Graves and Prestige will finally meet face to face in the ring. No holds barred. The only way to win is to send your opponent into the ambulance and out of the arena. But right now, we'll get to that next, but right now, the AoK Intercontinental Champion, the Marvelous One, Bud Marvelous, ZA21 getting his hopes up with Chaos walking out here as the Intercontinental Champion. I have to be biased, but I'm going to say that I'm actually pretty biased on this one. I don't want to say biased. I'm actually pretty neutral on this one. I hope legitimately for where we're at, I hope that Chris Chaos is able to get some redemption and recapture that title. But also some long-lasting animosity between these two could be fun later on down the road. Not, in my opinion, this should just be about the end of it, but tonight, Chris Chaos should put an end to all of this by walking out of here as the Intercontinental Champion. As long as Bud A stays within the rules of the match. Not that there's many. But also doesn't put up doesn't get into any of his normal shenanigans. The Chaos just has to be ready for all of that. But right now, let's go to ringside. Take a look at the title. Bud Marvelous title. Intercontinental title. The Marvelous title, as he likes to call it.
The following contest is a no-holds-barred
And again, let's be thankful that we have Samantha to do our job for us.
Intercontinental Championship. Introducing the challenger from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 160 pounds, the Terror, Chris Chaotic.
I don't want to talk over the chaotic one, Chris Chaos.
And his opponent from out of this world,
And again, Samantha's on.
weighing in at 253 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion, Buddy A-List Marvelous.
Buddy Marvelous, our Intercontinental Champion. This, again, Marvelous attacking Chris Chaos after a singles matchup, coming out and attacking Chaos from behind with that title. And as I said, Chaos giving a little bit of retribution back last episode by attacking Marvelous during a match with Casey Simon. But finally, one-on-one, here we go. Referee calling it out. Elimination Chambers. Chris Chaos. Bud Marvelous Intercontinental title, and a big hit toss to start things off by Chaos. And immediately turning the violence up. Chaos off the ropes. Big running senton. And an uppercut. Follows it up with a series of blows to the midsection and a DDT. Before going to the ropes again. Chaos with another senton, but Marvelous pulling the knees up and taking control of the match with that swinging neck breaker. Again, Marvelous looking to stay in control, perhaps. This whip sends him into the ropes. Shoulder dagger goes awry, and Chaos fires back. Look at this. Looking for a cover and gets a 1.5. I don't believe it. Look. Chaos. And Marvelous. Trading blows. And neither one of them backing down. Look at this. Chaos says, do it again. Marvelous. And again, back and forth. These two are really blocked by Marvelous. Blocked by Chaos. I don't know if either one of these is really gaining the upper hand. I spoke too soon. Chaos coming out on top and leaving the ring. What's he after? Gonna bury the man. That's it. Wow, what a shot. Did you hear that? Holy shit, did you hear that? And into the ribs, Chaos. We've seen this man lose his mind with a kendo stick. Bud Marvelous better be careful. That's a solid shovel he's fucking with. Off the ropes. And Chaos. Back of his head bouncing off that metal blade. And Marvelous with the Luthez press coming off the ropes. Chaos for the ride down to a powerbomb. What a kip up. Right back and into over the top rope. And Bud Marvelous in control. Chaos in some hot water here. Dropping bombs. Back up again. Bud Marvelous unrelenting in his attack. But Chaos, this is the first time that man stayed down for at least a minute. And Marvelous with an attack from the chair. Look at this. He just bent the hell out of that chair. That thing's got Chris Chaos's body mark imprint all over the seat. But Chaos, back up. Chaos curse. And Chaos. Chris under the ring coming out. This has got a wooden table. Boy, oh boy. And he just threw it. Yeah, just chucked that table with that man. Chaos looking to take home the Intercontinental title. Thinks he might have it here. Gets a 2 count. Marvelous. Not quite done. That's a little too early in my opinion. Maybe not. Look at this. Marvelous. Bud with the Marvelous dreams. And Chaos having none of it. Chaos effect for the second time. And this referee may have just cost him the 3 seconds. New Intercontinental Champion. Chaos. With the Chaos effect recapturing the IC title here in AoK. Congratulations, ZA21. There's the attack on Bud afterwards. We got some work to do. We got to recreate that title. Modify the IC title. It's Chaos. I'm not sure if he was checking on Bud. I'm not sure what that was all about. But your new Intercontinental Champion for the second time of Season 4. Chris Chaos, let's get to it. Ambulance match. I wish we could put up a vignette of what went on in this over the past couple of months between these two. The past month or so, which makes it all worse. It's only been about 4 weeks. Both of these men coming into this matchup with a vendetta. Prestige legitimately set that man on fire. And for retaliation, Prestige got himself an absolute beatdown by Dean Graves and a steel chair. Well, let's hear it. We're gonna put this out there. Big shout out to Ken Bouchard for the AoK Titantron
Making his way to the
effect
ring
as Dean Graves.
Weighing in at 241 pounds, the Rebel, Dean Graves.
Man being burnt across the left side of his, I'm sorry, the right side of his face by a fireball. Put him out of action for only a week or two. He came back bandaged and ready to go, but immediately seeking out Prestige, whether it was during a match, backstage, whatever. But tonight, ambulance match. One of these two men, be it Dean Graves or his opponent Prestige, one of them will be leaving inside an ambulance. It's an ambulance. And the ambulance. And the ambulance. See the better lighting there. You can see the remnants of the mask set upon by that man. Oh, that's what I meant by that. King of old school, Prestige. Not sure why we have a WrestleMania Goes to Hollywood sign during Elimination Chamber, but whatever. It is what it is. Hey, you see it.
The following contest is an ambulance
The gimmick to this gimmick match.
There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent into the ambulance by any means necessary. After closing both doors, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin!
This match proposed by Dean Graves, and I quote, "This started with an ambulance ride, it can end with an ambulance ride." Look at this bridging suplex. So the idea is to wrestle this match, beat your opponent to the point where you can put him into the back of an ambulance and have him carted out of here while you pick up the victory. And Prestige taking it to the outside. He says, I know he's got an idea. And that can never be good. Going to work on the knee. Looking to make this man not be able to walk perhaps. Snap suplex. Graves needing to pull it together. Prestige taking it back inside. Look at this. Is he going to open? Yeah, he is. Prestige looking to open the... Bouchard with the chant, starting in the chant. And Graves cutting Prestige off short with this driver. Trying to get back to his feet, but Graves one more time. Just wrist lock clothesline. The wrist clutch and another clothesline to follow it up. Stepping over for the third time. And another big clothesline. Graves letting the frustration out here a little bit. Unable to get the kind of revenge he was after up until last episode, Sunday night. Going after Prestige after the matchup with that steel chair. Attacking the arm. Looking to soften up that arm. Looking to soften him up going into this ambulance match. I don't want to say leading into it, but like that was the catalyst for it all. And Graves, look at this, looking to put Prestige inside the ambulance already. And he goes. And he went in there forcefully. Looking to shut the doors, Prestige. Looking to fight back. Forces his way back out. And the beatings continue. Snake eyes. And Prestige taking it back inside the ring, perhaps. Sure did. Taking his man across the ring, sets him up on the ropes. Springboard kick. Sure why he's deciding to do that in his later years. So many springboards, but hey, whatever, bro. Didn't know he had it in him. Look at this, Graves once again looking to get this match over with. Sends Prestige in for the second time. Looking to shut the door again. Can he get him closed? Too soon yet. Graves is going to have to dish out a little more punishment, which is very difficult when Prestige is driving his knee into your hamstring. Prestige again going after the burnt face of Dean Graves. Another big shot by the I was going to say the champ, but he hasn't been a champion in years. Prestige. In control of the matchup. As Mays makes a surprise visit into the ring here. Loudly. And the King of Old School. In control at the moment. Spoke too soon. Graves. Gets a couple of elbows into the cheekbone, and this could look bad for for Prestige. Oh, this could get real bad for Prestige. Powerbomb into the ambulance. Graves shutting the door, and again Prestige right there. And again Prestige fighting back out from inside the ambulance. The attack continues. Prestige looking to end it. Haha, just kidding. Graves catching a second wind and sends Prestige back into the ring. Look at this, Graves. You want to get... And Prestige, suicide dive, slamming his opponent right into the back of that... Jesus H. What the hell is wrong with these two? And the King of Old School back in control. Look at this, Graves back up, running DDT. Oh yeah, somebody's definitely going to need an ambulance by the end of this matchup. Yeah, somebody's definitely going to need... Somebody's going to need to take an ambulance right anyway. And the Graves again with that steel chair. Prestige too quick. Backbreaker. using that chair as a base. And Prestige again opening the doors of the ambulance. Open the back. That long ride out. Back in with a shovel, and Graves turns his back and presents the target. And the King of Old School relentless. Good God. 4 or 5 strikes. What a spear. Graves just speared the absolute hell out of Prestige. Blocked right hand. And a series of blows follows that up with a low drop kick. And the King of Old School looking to go home here. Prestidigitation. And this son of a bitch helps his opponent up before sending him over the top rope. We're back outside. Graves not in a good spot to be here. Not a very good spot to be. All he's got to do is shut the doors, and Graves not ready for that to be a thing. Prestige gets one door shut. Graves needs to push this door open. And he gets them both open. Prestige sent flying. This matchup continues. And I am sure right now that Ken Bouchard is calling all kinds of bullshit. It's Prestige face first one more time at the hands of Dean Graves. We're up beside the ambulance. We're nowhere near those back doors now. Nah, Prestige, what are you doing, dude? Graves in the ring. Prestige climbing to the top of the ambulance. Why would you do that? Get down. All right, good. Prestige meeting him in the ring. Deep 6. Deep 6 at ringside, and Prestige not going for the win. Goes back under the ring apron. Sledgehammer to an already downed man. No idea that was coming. And Prestige again keeping up the assault, but Graves back to his feet. Throwaway slam, shades of the bad guy shining through. Look at this, steel chair right at his feet. Graves, no. Look at this, Prestige blocking the powerbomb by grabbing the edge of the door. And Graves, nah, Prestige not like this. Graves fights back. Reversal. What are we doing? What are we doing? Graves sends Prestige in one more time. Can he shut the doors? Prestige there to stop it. Is it a losing battle? Could it be a losing battle? Graves inches away from closing the door, and again Prestige able to get back out. And again continue the match. Nah, not at ringside. Not there. Not on the hammer. Face first, prestidigitation for the second time. And Prestige. Look at this, the King of Old School sticking with it. But he didn't go for the victory. He's not going for the victory yet. And Graves glide forward, face first into the bottom of that chair. Graves, what a comeback. What a comeback, and Prestige one more time in a bad, bad spot. Dean closing it up. You got to get both doors shut. There's one. Almost, no, blocked again. Prestige inside the ambulance. If Graves can shut this door, he's got it. He's got it. All he's got to do, no. Prestige somehow throwing his whole body into that door. And now with the chair. The Retribution, the return attack. The return attack for the return attack. When will it end, gentlemen? What's next, tanks? This has been a hell of a match. One of these two is going to need to go inside that. Look at this. Rocker dropper. Face first goes the King of Old School and Dean Graves in a good spot to win this. In a damn good spot to win this. And he needs to act faster than that, though. And he needs to act way faster than that. And again, Prestige right there to make the save. But Graves getting the door shut. That one went shut awful quick. Graves, and again Prestige kicking his way out. And continues to kick his way out. Nah. Up to the powerbomb position. And in goes Graves. But he's already moving, looking to stop the first door. Prestige, one door shut, looking to shut the second one. Graves doing his best to keep that door open. He needs to get his boot. Needs to get his boot in there. That's what he needs to do. He needs to get his foot in between like that and get those doors open. These guys continue to battle. BFT. Wowzers. Wowzers. Dean Graves may need that just for the broken neck. Or BTF, whatever the hell it is. I was right the first time. We're going to close it up. Prestige. And again, Graves. So quick to that door. Because he got it in him one more time. Graves, does he have it? He damn sure does. And Graves coming out. Hellfire and brimstone, so to speak. Huge. Two of them. One more. Into the backbreaker multiple times. The Irish curse, per se. Trifecta. And now Graves with the sledgehammer. This match has been a hell of a match. And Prestige bouncing off the floor off that DDT. Dean Graves, what's he got in mind? Look at this. All the way to the top rope. Prestige. That sledgehammer. That sledgehammer is right on. Oh, he moved. Well, I know, unbelievable. ZA21 says absolutely not. Bullshit. No way he kicked out of that. But here we go. Both men, one of these two men is about to go off this ambulance, if not into it. And Prestige gets caught up by Graves. Again with that wrist clutch clothesline, he has got this down to a science. The step through, the pull, the push, and the clothesline. And Dean Graves has everything. Look at this. Oh, oh, Prestige. Stopping himself from going over, but I don't think he's going to stop Dean Graves from sending him over. Graves. Holy damn, Dean Graves tossing Prestige off the top of the ambulance. And your only choice now, Graves, is to toss him into the back of it. There's that powerbomb bullshit now. Prestige, get out of here. Get out of here with the reversal. Wasting time, but is it enough? Is it still going to be enough again? Graves, right back to the door to make the save. No go. No go. Graves. This is so close. Prestige able to push the door shut. Yes, no, maybe, perhaps. Graves doing his absolute best. Is it enough? He's damn sure. This matchup might be broken. This match might be broken. But as I said, one way or another, somebody deserves to go into the back of that ambulance after this one. This might be match of the year in episode 9 of the year. What a hell of a match. And Prestige again back up, catches him with that bionic elbow. And he leveled Graves with that. And the chair. Across the back. And again, just staying on it. Look at this. Prestige. An absolute beast at the moment. Nah. On the chair even. Face first, Dean Graves. And Prestige, are you done yet? These men are not done yet. Graves over the back. Scoops up his challenger. And sends him into like a lawn dart. Like a lawn dart. Shut the door, Graves. Shut the door, Dean. Finish this match. Finish this match, Dean. Get your revenge. Close the door, Prestige. Close the door on him. Don't let him do it. Don't let him do it, Dean. Don't let him again, Prestige. Gets the doors open. And again, the rocker dropper one more time again. That chair coming into play. That chair has seen so much abuse in the last few moments of this matchup. That poor chair thought he was safe and sound under the ring. He did not know he'd be brutalized by these two men throughout the evening. And then his poor brother would come out and find the corpse of his brother, and again, Graves. Graves. So close. So close. Can he do it? Can he do it? He does it. Dean Graves slams the door shut on Prestige. And that is it. Dean Graves with the victory as this matchup. Again, this matchup. A hell of a matchup at that. Wowzers. Wowzers. And we will get any kind of update on Dean Graves' opponent as we can as we see how this plays out going forward. But Dean Graves, well fought victory, a hell of a victory, and one hell of a match. Holy damn, what a matchup. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. We got the women's world tag team titles up next. The Ramirez sisters taking on the Fallen Angels in tag team competition for those belts. And the reason we say it that way was the Ramirez sisters in singles matchup have both beaten the Fallen Angels. They've beaten the Fallen Angels in a non-title matchup. But can they do it when it counts? The Fallen Angels refusing to put the titles up prior to this evening. The reason being that they had just gotten the titles and they refused to part with them until the first major show. Felt it was unfair that they were taken away from them to be remade, and they couldn't keep the old ones during the process. So for us to hand those new titles to them and then ask them to immediately put them up for grabs, they said no. And I, for one, agreed with them on that instance. I feel like if we were going to give that title to them, they should have at least had a matchup if we were just going to make them put them up for grabs right away. But that being said, the Ramirez sisters staring down the ramp for the challengers, or I'm sorry, for the champions.
And introducing the champions,
as Alice Angel and the Anomaly Amaya make their entrance to the ring. The tornado tag for this one. This one will be all over the place, defending and challenging for those beautiful women's world tag team titles. Let's take a good look at that. Let's go to ringside. Let's let Samantha do some more of the introductions for us. Look at these belts. Look at those belts. Look at that belt. Take it away, Samantha. I want to hear it. No? No? No Samantha? You bastards. You bastards. Double main event coming up next. The women's World Heavyweight Championship Elimination Chambers match. Follow that up by the main event, the men's Elimination Chamber match for the world title. And man, oh man, we got some action tonight. Let's lock them up. The Ramirez sisters versus the Fallen Angels. Piper. Oh, did they actually do it during the entrance? Samantha straightened it out. I talked over it. What a jerk. I'm sorry I screwed that up for everybody. I'll try to do better in the future. You know how it is. You know how it is. And right now, neither team really having the advantage per se. There's one member of each team standing tall. I may have spoken too soon. As the Ramirez sister, Piper heading to the outside, Paige going for the cover. And Alice Angel kicking out at 2. Piper and Amaya on the outside. And Amaya with a huge clothesline, and Paige running power slam. Alice Angel right back to her feet, and Piper being sent for the ride by Anomaly. Follows that up with a nice drop kick. Paige off the ropes. High leapfrog splash. And again, neither team really being in control. And again, I spoke too soon, as again the Ramirez sisters proved me wrong. Rides her out. What a ride down that was. And Amaya being traded off here. Shoulder tackle by Piper. A pinfall attempt by Paige. World title is on the line, and we get a 1 count. And the Ramirez sisters working really, really well together, as they should. Seeing as how they're siblings, they probably had more time together than Alice Angel and Amaya. But can they capture the world titles? As I said, yes, they've defeated both of these champions in singles competition. And yes, as a tag team, they held their own against the tag team champions. But look at this, Amaya caught up in the ring, breaking out of the submission hold, but Paige. Piper, what is going on in there? Blocks the Hurricanrana attempt and reverses it to a powerbomb. And Paige with a huge running face slam, a cover by Piper. And a 1 count alone to keep this matchup going. The Ramirez sisters in control of the matchup. And again, this time the Fallen Angels making me a liar. Amaya from the top rope to the outside with that crossbody, and Alice Angel with a DDT on the far side of the ring. And the Ramirez sisters introduced to the ring on either side. Piper right back to her feet. Reverses at Amaya, sending Piper into the ring. Leapfrog over the top rope, but Piper waiting for it, sends her opponent into the turnbuckle. Paige sent in by Amaya, or by Alice. There's too many A's. Too many A's, too many P's. Piper, Paige, Amaya, and Alice. This is a bit much. Look at this double team action. Reverses it. Angel with a double noggin knocker. And a DDT. Down goes Piper. Paige with a running dropkick. Amaya coming up with a kendo stick, but decides against using it. Back inside the ring she goes to face off against Paige. Piper taking over Alice Angel. And these two teams, again, well aware of each other. Fallen Angel is none too happy that Paige coming in and putting Piper right in. Look at this. Bridging suplex. Holds it in from that German. And gets a 1 count. The world titles up for grabs, and these two teams doing everything they absolutely can to retain or capture the world titles. What a great opportunity this is for Paige, the rookie of this match, the younger sibling of Piper Ramirez. And at the moment being slammed into the barricade, and Paige with a running shoulder tackle on Amaya. This is the action going on inside and outside the ring. It's hard for me to be back and forth and talk about the accomplishments of both teams. Again, Paige, center of the ring, looking to lock it down. And we're going to see a pinfall attempt. Coming up at 2. Paige almost capturing it with that slam. But coming up just short of it there. Piper back in the ring. Paige and Amaya to the outside. Alice Angel stopping for that Singapore cane. Yeah, she drops it. Hurricane Rana, helicopter head spin. There's the Hurricane Rana. All 4 back outside. Alice Angel calling Piper out. Piper happy to answer. Paige regains her composure here against Amaya. Piper giving this crowd a little show of the guns. Alice Angel in the meantime giving her a little show at the bottom of her feet. Up close and personal lat. They're gonna dive over and through the ropes. Angel back inside the ring. Piper around the bottom half, and Paige with this gut-wrench powerbomb driver. A sit-out powerbomb. The girls all keep getting weapons out, but not bringing anything into the works. Sidestepping that boot. Knee to the ribs. Piper, Alice, locked in the ring. Submission hold applied. The World Tag Team titles on the line, and Alice Angel ain't down for it. Backbreaker. STO. Alice Angel looking to retain her title. Paige in for the save, coming up just in time. Saving her sister from a 3 count, but Alice Angel, the doll, stopping Paige in her tracks, helping Piper back to her feet. Runs it into a violence party block. Amaya stepping in to make the save. As Piper has to contend with both members of the Fallen. And another save by the Anomaly. Release German suplex. Paige going for the cover on Alice Angel. World titles on the line with the Ramirez sisters. Walkout champs not yet. 2 3/4. 2 3/4 as Alice Angel gets that shoulder up. Piper and Paige. Detriments to each other here as they're both looking to get the win here. Amaya around the top half of the screen for the sledgehammer, but Paige caught her out of the corner of her eye and ended up with a sneak attack. Piper looking to do the same thing against Alice Angel. Both members, the Ramirez sisters, double team for the upper hand, and Amaya looking to sneak around, but caught up by Piper. Paige and Alice Angel at the bottom half of the screen. Piper and Amaya on the upper half of the screen. Amaya, what agility, landing on her feet off that released German suplex. Paige, on the other hand, standing power slam on Alice Angel. And a huge clothesline by the rookie. Diamond plates. Piper from behind on Alice Angel. Anomaly staying on Paige. Rockin' horns. Paige sent for the ride, reverses it, sending Piper sending Maya for the ride. Inside the ring, Piper with a huge shoulder tackle, and the Ramirez sisters standing tall in the ring. Looking for a submission on the outside, looking to make this a 2-on-1 match perhaps. But Amaya able to break free, sends Piper face first into the ring apron. Paige having some fun at the expense of Alice Angel. Double chicken wing blocked by Angel. Up and over, and we got a miscommunication there between the Fallen Angels, and Alice Angel may be hurt. Amaya still down on the floor here. popping back up. Is she really ready to go? No. Paige, taking full advantage, drops her on the back of her head again. Angel with a release German suplex. Alice Angel calling over Paige, stops for the chair, eats that drop kick and barely budges. Paige, a little powerhouse. Piper and Alice Angel, giant spear by Paige at ringside. She took the whole length of ringside for that. Code breaker by Angel. The Ramirez sisters back in the ring. All four women back in the ring. Now look at this. Alice Angel stopping for a treat. Bitten for a submission attempt. Ramirez looking for a submission and she gets it. The Ramirez sisters capture the women's World Tag Team titles here tonight.
Here are your winners.
No title is safe. No title is safe tonight. The Rookie, what a way to make an impact. This girl has been here for 2 in-game months and snags up the women's titles with her big sister Piper. Ramirez is that right? Is that how you would say that? The Ramirez is looking to make a legacy in AoK, but right now, speaking of legacies, Casey Gwen, multi-time women's world champion, putting it all on the line here tonight in an Elimination Chamber. She will face off against the Wildcat, Alexia, Empress Sparrow, Zoe, Yuri, and Lilith. All 6 women will compete inside this Elimination Chamber. We will give you the rules here momentarily. We're going to head in and get ready to hit the ringside area. Let's get those introductions. Let's get this matchup underway. Here we see the 4 pods. 4 women will be assigned to each pod. Or 1 woman will be assigned to each pod. 2 of them will start in the ring, and in intervals, those pods will randomly open until all 6 women are in the ring, and then the Elimination Chamber
participants will be locked away in their respective pods.
is at its
2
finest.
superstars will start the match in the ring. The participants will be released into the match in random order. Eliminations can take place at any time during the match. The last superstar remaining in the chamber will be declared our Elimination Chamber winner, and is for the Women's World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing the challenger from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
She's a little bit behind on some of those, ain't she? Oh, I guess not. Alright, we're cool with that. Lilith already in the pod here. As we wait for the second challenger.
And introducing the challenger
The
from
Wildcat.
West Africa, Wildcat.
As quick as her name suggests, she has been a hell of an opponent here for some of the women in AoK. Making her way into this Elimination Chamber matchup. She is in there with some of the biggest names or some of the biggest stars of AoK. She's in there with the likes of Zoe, Yuri, Lilith, and of course the women's locker room general, the Empress Sparrow. And you don't get much bigger names than that. The alumni of AoK. Keep your eye on this one. She, the Crimson Ninja.
And introducing the challenger from Kyoto, Japan.
She stands a good chance of walking out of here as the champ. As good as chance of any. But she has been on a streak here. She is coming into this matchup with some momentum her way. And she is definitely confident. She is definitely confident in herself tonight and her abilities to walk out of here as the champ. 3 women down, 3 women to go here as Zoe Yuri enters her pod. And we get the final pod opponent. And it is the newcomer Alexia.
And introducing the challenger from Oklahoma, America's sweetheart, Alexia!
This crowd happy to see her. As they are every single arena, every single show. America's sweetheart, Alexia. Getting her way into the chamber as well. Makes her way to the final pod. We have 2 more opponents to go. One of them, the women's heavyweight champion, Casey Gwen.
Vietnam, the Women's World Heavyweight Champion, Casey Gwen.
She is looking to retain that title, taking that title off of Empress. And she will face off against that same opponent to kick off the Elimination Chamber match tonight. Casey Gwen, no stranger to that belt. Multiple time champion over the years of AoK. But the odds-on favorite to walk out of here is the champ.
And introducing the challenger,
the Empress Sparrow.
Pennsylvania, Empress.
This woman carried the title 6 times through season 3 alone. 6 times puts her title reigns up into double digits. Final opponent entering the Elimination Chamber. We're about to get this thing underway. We ring the bell. The Empress Sparrow, Casey Gwen starting it off. Irish whip reversal. Empress into the turnbuckle, but an elbow gets herself free. And this is a back and forth like there's never been a back and forth. Big belly takedown. And a boot to the back, Gwen, keeping her opponent on the mat. Where she's least dangerous. She's still dangerous on the mat, but helping her up ain't going to do you no good, Casey, as Empress. Look at this, reverses it over the top rope, and the first one to go crashing to the outside, Gwen to the top rope. Long way across that area. There's a long way across that area, and Gwen decides against it as the crowd starts the 10-second countdown. Empress taking advantage of it. Couple of big clubbing blows, and who's the first one out of their pod? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? America's sweetheart it is, as Alexia joins the fray. She comes around from the outside, and a drop kick misses. Enough to interrupt the matchup here. Casey and Empress doing a little double team action here. Alexia just thrown into the ring and forgotten about by the Empress and Casey Gwen. And Empress turns her attention back to Alexia before Casey comes back into view. Into the turnbuckle goes the Empress. And Alexia from behind, look at this deep arm drag. She is not afraid to get in and get dirty about it, is she? Neckbreaker, looking for a pinfall. Looking to take the world champion out of this elimination chamber. Gets a 2 count, and the Empress, ever the opportunist with that big boot. We got another entrant, and it is Zoe Yuri. Yuri and Alexia locking up. Alexia with the upper hand. Casey with a big suplex on the Empress. And a huge clothesline by Empress, or to Empress. Yuri with Casey on her shoulder, snake eyes into the corner. She goes turnbuckle first. Right hand by the Crimson Ninja. Alexia sends Yuri over one side. Empress sends Casey over the other. And Empress looking for trouble here. Circling around Alexia. Can't quite see with that pod right there. Kind of stuck behind the pod. We got another entrant about to come out. 2 more pods to go. And it is the Wildcat. Five-person matchup, 1 more to go. Alexia sent to the outside. Empress with a power slam on the Wildcat. What a way to get into this matchup. Wildcat's first elimination chamber. We got a pinfall attempt on the world champ. Zoe Yuri gets a 1 count. Empress into the corner. Yuri over the top rope. Wildcat in control over the world champ. And some double team action by Alexia. No, Alexia backing off, allowing Casey Gwen a little chance to retaliate against Wildcat. Before being sent to the outside, Yuri with a huge slam. Again, Alexia with that neck breaker. Pinfall attempt, and Lilith entering the elimination chamber. A 1 count on the Empress Sparrow. And all 6 people in the ring. This is it. It doesn't get much better than this. Into the corner, drop kick by Alexia. Huge double team action by Casey and Zoe Yuri working together there on Wildcat, but to no avail. As Wildcat takes back control over Yuri and Lilith. More staying out of the way than being involved in any particular part of this match. Finally finds her opportunity on Yuri. Wildcat on the outside, curb stomp by Empress Sparrow. Hurricane Rana DDT by Alexia. Yuri over the top rope. Wildcat back inside. Caught up. Hurricane Rana by Alexia. She's going for the pinfall. Semi-blocked by Lilith in that world's biggest slam. This is hard to say. There's a lot going on here. Yuri and Empress outside on the pods, and we got a 2 count. Lilith looking to take Casey Gwen out. Casey able to kick out at the count of 2. Everybody back inside the ring. with the exception of Lilith. Casey and Lilith on the right side. Wildcat tossed over the ropes to the outside on the left. Empress Sparrow on the ropes, and Alexia and Yuri in the center of the ring duking it out. Sleeping by Wildcat. Hurricane Rana by Alexia. Looking for a submission. Yuri needing to find a way out, and she damn sure does. One-handed powerbomb. Alexia in trouble by the former champ. Big scooping slam. Lilith with a world's strongest slam for the second time, and the Wildcat right back to her feet. Empress caught up in the corner while Zoe Yuri is at the mercy. Well, was at the mercy of Casey Gwen. We got a pinfall attempt. Alexia looking to make the first elimination, but the Empress not ready for that to be a thing. Lilith with an inverted torture rack. Irish whip, Wildcat into the corner. Casey pulls it back. There's a whole lot going on. Rocker dropper by Zoe Yuri. Pinfall attempt by Zoe Yuri. Empress shoulders down, 2 count only, picking out and keeping the matchup alive. All 6 women still in this match. One of them will walk out as the women's world heavyweight champion. It could be her. We're going for a pinfall attempt. But we got to get the first elimination. Not yet. Only 2. Stunner. Empress Sparrow rocking a stunner. Yuri sending to that pod in the background, and we got a 2 count again. Golly goddamn, this matchup. There's been some hell of a bangers here tonight. Huge slam by Wildcat. And the Empress firing off with a series of kicks to America's sweetheart. Pinfall attempt. Is that enough? Are we going to see our first elimination? Not yet. Holy damn, she got her shoulder up. Alexia showing some grit. Showing a whole lot of grit here tonight. Pinfall attempt. 2 pinfall attempts. Wildcat eliminated. Lilith kicking out. I don't believe Casey understood that there was already a pinfall going on. She's a little confused as to why there was no bell on that for her. Our first elimination, Wildcat, gone. 5 women remain. Lilith, Empress, Alexia, Zoe Yuri, and Casey Gwen. Off the ropes. Low cross body by Lilith. Empress. Blocked by Casey. The Empress blocking the view of that big driver. We got a pinfall attempt. And we got our second elimination. The rookies have been eliminated. AoK alum left in the ring. Casey with a huge slam follows that up with the right hand on Lilith, Zoe Yuri, and the Empress. Outside on these pods. Going from one side of the pod to the next. Yuri sets her up. Curb stomp reversed into an RKO. The Empress. And a reversal again, a rocker dropper by Zoe Yuri. She's going for the pinfall as Casey continues the assault on Lilith. We get a 2 count. The Empress back to her feet, but Yuri sends her over the top rope. We got a pinfall attempt by Casey Gwen. That may do it. We may see our third elimination, and we are down to 3. We are down to 3. Casey Gwen, the Empress Sparrow, and Zoe Yuri. Zoe wheelbarrow rides her down for a deep arm drag. Turns her attention to the Empress. Irish whip sends her into the ropes. Springboard off of that cutter. Amazing agility by by Zoe Yuri. We got a pinfall attempt, and still only 2. The Empress not giving in that soon. Not much left in her to get after that, but that took all she had to get her shoulders up. Yuri looking for a surprise victory. Gets a 2 count on that roll-up. Going after the Empress. Yuri. Dragon screw takes the leg out. But Gwen one more time on the attack. Guillotine. And the world champ left alone with 2 challengers and holding her own against both with those boxing jabs. But the Empress found an opportunity and ran with it right into a neck breaker. Taking Yuri for the ride into the ropes. And Casey stepped into view. Empress on the attack. Buzzsaw kick takes her down, and here we go, a pinfall attempt. Zoe Yuri kicking out before 3. And Casey with a snapmare out of nowhere. Jawbreaker by Empress. Yuri back to her feet, leaving the ropes for support. Taking out the cobwebs and going after the Empress. Turns her attention back to Casey, but turns her back on the Empress Pharaoh. Flapjack. Pinfall attempt. And Empress interrupted the count. Could have had a one less opponent. But she is looking to take out Zoe Yuri before Casey Gwen. Looking to go one-on-one with the champion inside the Elimination Chamber, and Casey going for the cover. And Yuri one more time with the kick out. Un-effing believable, but Empress again with the opportunity. Gut wrench, throwaway suplex, or power bomb, or whatever you want to call it. And Empress caught up by Gwen, the world champ, drives her face first with that locked-in STO. And what a right-handed, wow, what a right-handed Yuri. She knocked Zoe Yuri into the 3rd row outside of the cage. Empress in control of the matchup. Has both of her opponents on either side of the ring at a distance, but Yuri sending Empress over. Attack from behind by Casey, running Bulldog. And Casey setting it up. Big kick into that Spanish fly. We got a pinfall attempt. Yuri shoulders down, and we have another elimination. We're down to 2. Casey Gwen and the Empress Pharaoh. World title Elimination Chamber matchup, final 2. One of these 2 women will walk out champion. Will it be a retention by Casey Gwen, or be a recapture by the Empress and no submission? That's not enough, as the Empress not giving up yet. Casey with a big discus punch. Super kick to the midsection. Tucks it up. STO pump handle. Covers it. Shoulders down. Women's world title on the line, and we have a retention. Casey Gwen retaining the world title.
And still the Women's World Heavyweight Champion, Casey Gwen.
The World's Heavyweight Championship stays with Casey Gwen. I as well, Ken. I am okay with that as well. The women's division is that's a tough division to be in, man. There is some tough competition in there. As we get a look at the components that will make up the men's elimination chamber. Bad boy Gavin Wilson, Rookie of the Year, making his way back for a reclaim of the world title. Alexander K as well, looking for a recapture. I'm sorry, Gavin Wilson looking for a recapture. Alexander K looking for... Every man in here has held that title except for Jay Blackbear. Volga the Clown, former world champion. Alexander K, former world champion. Gavin Wilson, former champion. Zach the Ripper, former champion. And Logan Hawk, former and current world champion. Same rules apply here, just this time it's the boys. 4 men in the pods, 2 in the ring. Alexander K, the first one to join this matchup.
The rules of the match are as follows. 4 participants will be locked away in their respective pods. 2 superstars will start
the consummate
match
underdog.
The participants will be released into the match.
The masked man from Manchester.
Eliminations can take place at any time during the match. The last superstar remaining in the chamber will be declared our Elimination Chamber winner. And it is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing the challenger from Manchester, England, weighing in at 228 pounds.
What a lineup, what a matchup, what a card that this has been. And it's just going to keep getting worse. The bad boy, Gavin Wilson.
And introducing the challenger from Buffalo, New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, bad boy, Gavin Wilson!
Coming up from the bottoms. Coming up all the way from the bottom of the AoK roster. To become the world champion the day after being crowned Rookie of the Year. Only to lose that title to our current champion, Logan Hawk. More on him later. 2 men in their pods, 2 more to go for those pods. His opponent number 3 is about to be introduced, and it is our world champion, the High Justice, Logan Hawk.
And introducing the champion from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 355
Yes, most of them
pounds,
do, to be honest with you, using the in-game running.
Justice Logan!
Like, I mean, for the rivalries, you can actually choose that. I mean, we couldn't use it tonight because of, well, the Prestige and Dean Graves, we did do that. For their rivalry, we did set it up that their rankings would drop, or I don't know if it was the rankings or their title rankings, whether, you know what I mean, whether it was the power rankings or their title rankings. I'm not sure which one it was. If that stops their rivalry, if that ambulance match stops the rivalry, we couldn't do any rivalry action with Chris Chaos and Bud Marvelous because of it being a title match. But yeah, it should be Dean Graves should have gotten a boost either in his power rankings or whatever title division he's in. Whether it's the IC or the world title, I'm not sure right offhand.
Weighing in at 275 pounds, Zach.
But yeah, depending on, and then regular matches, it still gives them a boost. Whether it's a bigger boost than a regular match, I don't know. But I agree, it should be a much bigger boost. It should at least count as 2 matches. You know what I mean? Like, if every win, well, see, that's the thing. every 2 consecutive wins or every 3 consecutive wins gives you a boost to your power rankings. So it should be at the very least equal to 1 block of wins, if I'm explaining that correctly. If I'm explaining myself correctly. Yeah, and I have no problem with that. Like, I know there's a lot of the AoK wrestlers that didn't start at 95. Matter of fact, I purposely made some much lower, just to be the fillers that I can swap in and out without being any kind of like connection to anyone. The AoK jobbers, if you will. Though we've already got one starting to make a. We'll talk about him later on in the next show, but we made a jobber that actually put up a pretty decent fight that may end up the next Gavin Wilson type of thing. He may end up with a real gimmick. We'll see. Oh, I got filler right now, and that's all we need. But we could use, I'm not going to lie, we could use a boost to the roster. Jay Blackbear, the only man to not have held a title, and also, if I'm not mistaken, the only rookie in this matchup. I believe everybody else has been long-time performers of AoK.
And introducing the
Vulgar the Clown, he came out and we kind of talked over his entrance, but Vulgar the Clown, let's not forget that man, for as strange as he is, that man has been a multiple-time champion. Multiple-time Intercontinental World title. He may have even had the tag titles at one point. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that. Who knows? Who knows? But Jay Blackbear running through the ranks of AoK, moving his way up and down the ranking system of AoK in his rookie year. Season 4, Episode 9, The Elimination Chamber, our first major show of the season, and Vulgar the Clown getting way up off his feet to make that clothesline. Vulgar, leader of the VWO, leader of the One Clown Nation. Off the ropes, ducking down, leapfrog, Blackbear. Don't let his size fool you. That man has a vertical leap like a none other. Indian Deathlock. And while I got you here, Bouchard, what tribe is it? I'm gonna write it down this time. Last time I was like, oh, I remember that. That's easy. It wasn't. I want to call him the big Maine native, but I don't know what. I don't want to call him by the wrong tribe. I don't want to do that to the poor man. We got our third entrance into this, and it is Alexander K, the masked man from Manchester, and he is locking it up with the rookie. Look at this double team action. The veterans working together. Show the rookie a thing or two here. Malicete. Malicete. Is that pronounced correctly? Malicete. I'll try to do that again. Is that northern Maine? Is that they have a specific area, or just all of the northeast as they should? This matchup moving in here quick as one more entrance makes his way in. It is Zach the Ripper. Yeah, not that Maine is so huge that you cut it off for a tribe of natives. I imagine they had a pretty decent run up there. Not many. Can't imagine even the other natives was like, you know where I want to go? Maine. Let's go up in that cold area up there. Though I know it's probably beautiful as all get out up there, man. Let's go up there where there's nothing to look at. No, there's plenty to look at. There's plenty. I personally have never been up there, but I would personally love to go to Maine. Would love to see that up there. Number 5 about to make his way in. Who it gonna be? We have Zach the Ripper, Jay Blackbear, Vulgar the Clown, and Alexander K. And now the bad boy Gavin Wilson making his way in. 5 men in, 1 more to go. And look at this, Wilson right after the Ripper. Zach sent over the top rope, locking up now with Vulgar. Vulgar snapping jabs all over Gavin Wilson. This DDT beautifully done. And a pinfall attempt. Blackbear with the Ripper. We get a 1 count on Gavin Wilson. Alexander K locking it up. Tries to lock up, and Blackbear rides him out with a Midnight Rider. Hook of the leg. And that's it. Alexander K is gone. Blackbear knocked the absolute stuffings out of the man from Manchester. Wilson slammed hard into that turnbuckle. And caught up in the last lap as Logan Hawk enters the ring. Alexander K eliminated even before the full matchup could begin. Big rolling back elbow, hook of the leg. Looking to cover Zach the Ripper. Logan Hawk gets a 2 count. Wilson, face first, pump handle STO. Vulgar circling around looking for an opportunity. But misses out as Blackbear sneaks up from behind. Sends him for the ride. Wilson back inside the ring, and Zach the Ripper gets hung up the drop. Vulgar high vaulting out of that ring. Logan with a choke slam. And Zach the Ripper right back up to his feet. Double leg takedown, and Zach the Ripper is pissed off. We get a 1 count on a cover. Vulgar with Wilson high up on his shoulder. Zach dumping the high justice. Over the top rope, pinfall attempt. Wilson, shoulders down. Vulgar gets a 1. Logan sent back in, and another Luthez press by Jay Blackbear. Falling armbar. We got a pinfall attempt. In the meantime, Vulgar being twisting Gavin Wilson's arm damn near off his body. And now he's facing off against Logan Hawk. And the high justice has been on a massive roll. Look at this, second turnbuckle, long way out. Logan Hawk taking flight. Diving headbutt from the second turnbuckle, and Vulgar the Clown right back up. Black Plague. Was that the Black Plague? I wasn't paying that close attention. But Blackbear saves himself from the plague. Whole bunch of glitching out in the center of the ring. Blackbear caught up, 1888. Zach the Ripper looking for an elimination. And he gets it. Logan Hawk, Vulgar the Clown, Gavin Wilson, and Zach the Ripper remain. Look at this interesting combination there with that bridging lock by Vulgar. Zach the Ripper and Logan Hawk outside the ring. Big choke. Look at this. Logan Hawk with a pinfall attempt. Kicking out before the 1 referee. Not realizing that he could count that out. Last laugh applied to the bad boy. Gavin able to break free in the early part of that. Zach lifting knee. What a shot that was. I think he was testing to see if he could get Big Logan up for the 1888. And I'm not sure he can do it, to be honest with you. Vulgar going for the cover. Logan Hawk blocking our view. Wilson eliminated. 3 men left. Vulgar the Clown, Zach the Ripper, and the world champ. Here tonight. We've seen only 1 belt retention here this evening. Last laugh. Logan outside the ring, allowing it to go on. Zach the Ripper caught up, but breaks out before he can submit. And Gavin Wilson kind of needs to get out of the way here, but everybody fighting here in front of the gate. Logan back to the double Vulcan death grip. Taking down the Clown. The Ripper, right hand from behind, a sleeper hold of his own. The Ripper looking to put Logan Hawk to sleep, but that jawbreaker follows it up. Vulgar the Clown going to work on the Ripper. Around the pod. Vulgar sidestepping the pod and catching Logan Hawk by surprise. Unable to do the same thing to the Ripper. Big ripcord knee to the face, and from behind Logan Hawk attacks the world champ. Staying in the crowded area there where hard to get double teamed if you got him in a single file line, but now you're stuck between them both. Luckily, those two are turning on each other. Zach, face first by Vulgar. Vulgar fires off the right hand to left hand. As the champ was staggering and biting that man's nose. Giving them the Clown Red nose. Look at this. Again, I said it earlier, don't let Vulgar fool you, man. Did you see that Logan Hawk could not take that man off his feet with a shoulder tackle? I mean, a knee to the face might take him off his feet, but that shoulder tackle didn't. Pinfall attempt, the Ripper. Final 2. Zach the Ripper and Logan Hawk. The final 2 men in the Elimination Chamber, and Vulgar making his exit into the steel cage. The Ripper, knee to the face. He locks him up. Boo indeed, my friend. Boo indeed. As the Ripper goes to the top rope. Atomic elbow, maybe. No. Diving punch from the top rope. I mean, if you're going to punch Logan Hawk in the face, that's probably your only option. Jump off of a high object. Atomic drop, lines him up. Drives the elbow right into the sternum. Heart check. Pinfall attempt. Leg is hooked. And we know Logan Hawk kicking out before the 3. I thought that was it. Logan Hawk not ready to give it in yet. Zach. A shot to the kidneys. One more to follow it up, and Logan fires back out of that corner with a clothesline. The High Justice. The world champ. Scoops him up to the shoulder. Samoan driver. I believe that's what that is. Hooks the leg. Zach the Ripper shoulders down in a 2 count. Not enough to keep the Grim Creeper at bay, as Logan thinks he's got him lined up. Going for it. High Justice blocked by the Ripper. Zach with an overhand hammerlock. Overhead wrist lock. Overhand wrist lock. One more time. High Justice with the High Justice. Drapes the leg over the chest. Goes for the cover. And look at this. The Ripper. Shoulders down, and Logan Hawk retains his title as well.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion.
The Grim Creeper, odds-on favorite to walk out of here tonight. And Logan Hawk says, nah, no odds, ends, nothing. None's of that. Just still the champ, remain the champ. Don't want to hear it. The High Justice has spoken. That's it for the wrestling portion. Let's go take a look at those numbers. Let's take a look at tonight's news. That'll be an interesting concept. Only 3. That's weird. Torrance Benjamin, injured during his matchup against the New Faces of Fear. Unfortunately, still able to compete. Coming up as winners, Rex and Crom, as we just said, apparently injuring Torrance Benjamin, the Almighty, in that victory. The Ramirez sisters, your brand new World Tag Team Champions. Hell yeah. Yeah, let's move on to the next show. Let's go on. Let's move on. Let's see what's what. Let's see what's what. Oh, this could be interesting. This could be interesting, but let's take a look at any other news. No other news. That's cool. Let's take a look at the roster. Take a look at those power rankings. Look at this. Casey Gwen, the women's champion, top of the spot in the power rankings. The women's heavyweight champion, top spot, followed closely by Logan Hawk. Dean Graves moving into top 3, where Bud Marvelous moves to the top 4. Piper Ramirez grabs a title. Yeah, nothing on Chris Chaos being our Intercontinental Champion. We're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about Casey holding on or Logan Hawk. But yeah, I wonder what's up with that. Might be a reason for that. There might be a reason for that. We don't know yet. We'll see. We'll have to look. We'll take a look at something to see if we can find answers on that for you, ZA. I got something we might be able to look at. Alexia, Chris Chaos, there he is, the new Intercontinental Champion. Zoe Yuri, look at that, 7 and 8 for ZA. Rex, the World Tag Team Champion, number 9. And Zach the Ripper falling all the way from the number 1 spot all the way to number 10 in that loss. So if not winning, so it looks like again, it looks like what you were saying earlier worked. Zach dropping way low to number 10, with Logan Hawk jumping all the way to number 2 off that elimination win and loss. Black Bear at 11, Prestige at 12, top 20 coming up. Gavin Wilson, Alice Angel, the Wildcat, Empress Sparrow, Hinkledeimer, Cletus J, Coyote Kid at 18, Torrance Benjamin at 19, and filling it out, his tag team partner, RWP, in your top 20. Let's look at this. Zach the Ripper and Vulgar the Clown. I want to look. Hold on a minute. Did the rivalries end? Nothing ended any of that. None of those rivalries ended. Interesting enough, I'm going to let them play out till they irritate me or something else happens. Let's see what else we got. I don't see where Dean Graves and Prestige really need to go on any further, so we may shut that down before it gets started. But Zach the Ripper and Vulgar the Clown, maybe. That's a good possibility. RWP and Torrance Benjamin. Vulgar does not need to have back-to-back matches. You don't need to prove nothing. And Crom has a tag team partner, so fuck off. Alexander K and Logan Hawk. We'll talk. There's some things going on. Black Bear and the Coyote Kid. These two don't get along. We might have to turn that into a rivalry. Zoe Yuri and Lilith. Possibility. That's a possibility if the rankings match up. Rematch. Well, there'll be a title that says it's a championship match, but so did all of them, according to ZA. Ramirez Sisters. Rematch. Alice Angel. Rematch clause. Maybe. That's a possibility. Buddy Marvelous and Chris Chaos still at it. So ZA, I'll give it to you. do you want to continue this rivalry with Bud Marvelous, since Bud isn't here to give his opinion as well? I'll just ask you and give you the rule on it. Do you want to continue this rivalry with Chris Chaos? And it goes the same for you, Ken. Do you want to continue the rivalry between Prestige and Dean Graves, which I figured was still going to be the thing here? Krusty Krab pizza. I thought they only sold Krusty Krabs. Anyway, how you doing? What's up? Yeah, I agree with you, Ken. Welcome in. Welcome in. First time in. I appreciate it. How did you find us? What brought you in, man? I appreciate you being here. You want to? All right. So Ken, you want to shut it down. You want to shut it down, and ZA, you want to continue yours. Fair enough. Yes, I agree with both. No, I don't know. Oh, sweet. Yeah, we just finished up our Elimination Chamber matches for the evening. I do apologize. We're done with the wrestling portion. We're just going through our last little bit of chit-chat and what's possible for our next show, which, since you're here tonight, our next show will be Sunday night, this coming Sunday. Right now it is listed as 7 o'clock, but we are talking about moving time frames to 8 o'clock on Sundays. But for this week it will remain around 7-ish. So I do welcome you back in at that time too, but also stick around while we go through and see what we're all about. We're pretty laid back. We kind of run it more like a television show than we do a rivalry, but every wrestler is from the chat. Absolutely, that's what I was going to get at, man. Absolutely. I will throw you up some information here real quick. Could actually use a small boost to the roster. I think that's the right one. Sure is. Yeah, just keep your attributes below 95 and below for us. Just kind of keeps it fair. Try to, you know what I mean? I feel like that's a nice, comfortable range for the overall attributes. That way there's room to grow and room to fall and room to still rebuild. But yeah, just use, if you have a community creation, man, or you have a wrestler, throw it up on the community creations and use the hashtag AoK. Yeah, just throw that hashtag of AoK on it for us so that we can track it down quicker, and we'll be more than happy to throw it on. We'll throw it up, and like I said, we'll get it thrown up and debut on Sunday. We'll get it up there on Sunday as ideally. Number 4 in the center of all that. Check that out, track it down. But yeah, you get involved here. We got, we're looking to expand as always. We've had as many as 70 wrestlers up from 2K23 as we rebuild for 2K24. All I ask is you stay chill in the chat. Hate the game, not the players. Like I said, as you know, there's a real person behind every one of those wrestlers, so take that in consideration at all times. Other than that, man, have fun, and like I said, we're not done. We're not doing any more action tonight. But we're gonna go in here and shut down this rivalry. This rivalry is kaput. But this one will continue on as the Intercontinental title stays at odds between both Chris Chaos and the Marvelous One, Bud Marvelous. So yeah, we'll double check all these. We will double check over as always. Card subject to change, as you saw here tonight. But that is all the time I honestly have for this evening. It's been a long, long day. And my friends, I would like to get some rest. To be back here with you guys on Sunday, 7-ish. here on Twitch with more AoK action. Until then, take care of one another, and as always, wash behind your ears. It gets so dirty back there. It's so weird. Till then, my friends, peace out.